You know those moments when you wanted to go back in time and make a different choice? We've all been there. But what if I told you that some of the wisest minds in history had a trick to living without regrets? In truth, ancient Stoics such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus mastered the art of remaining calm and making decisions with incredible clarity. Today, we're going to dive into their world, not only to understand their philosophy, but to get practical tips that can transform your daily life. From dealing with stress and anxiety to making choices that align with your deepest values, the wisdom of the Stoics goes beyond learning about the past. It's about taking control of your future. Stay with me, because you're not just going to learn about these giants of philosophy. You will discover how to use their teachings to lead a more fulfilling, regret-free life. Let's unlock the power of Stoic wisdom together, and I promise you'll leave here with tools that can change your life. Before we get started, make sure to sign up and stay until the end. Each piece of this content is full of insights that build on each other, helping you make the most of Stoic wisdom to revolutionize your life. Just think about Marco Aurelio. He faced one of the most devastating pandemics in history, the Antonine Plague. This catastrophe could have caused hysteria and chaos, but he chose a path of calm and deliberate action. He took practical steps such as subsidizing funeral costs, recruiting new soldiers, and even selling personal possessions to finance military efforts. His decisions were not driven by fear, but by reason, a hallmark of Stoicism. So, get ready for an incredible journey. Let's explore how these ancient lessons can make a real difference in your life today. Let's go together in this. This historical episode gives us a great lesson in resilience and a new way of seeing things from the perspective of the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, that wise guy, advises us to look into the past and see how empires rose and fell. He said that by understanding history, we can better prepare ourselves for the challenges that come our way today. You may have heard that history repeats itself, right? This is not just a cliche, it is a truth that can comfort us. Knowing that the problems we face are not unique, that other people have gone through similar things, gives us strength. Heraclitus, a Greek philosopher, said that nothing is permanent except change. This fits right in with the Stoics' view that the world is always changing, and our experiences are part of a great cycle. Aristotle, another great philosopher, said that learning involves suffering. Even in sleep, pain drips into the heart until, even without wanting to, we gain wisdom. This shows that adversity is a necessary path to growth. Today, with so many health crises, environmental problems, and social turmoil, we can draw strength from these lessons from the past. Today's challenges may seem unprecedented, but if we look through the lens of history, we see a tapestry of human resilience. This perspective not only comforts us, but also gives us strength to face problems with the same rationality and calm that Marco Aurelio demonstrated. Stoicism teaches that even though we cannot control events, we can control how we react to them. Epictetus, another Stoic sage, said that it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. This mindset can transform the way we approach modern crises, seeing them as opportunities for growth and improvement rather than insurmountable barriers. Looking at history with a Stoic eye helps us recognize that current challenges are part of a larger context. This recognition helps us stay balanced and proactive, rather than reactive and overwhelmed. By studying how figures like Marcus Aurelius dealt with adversity, we can equip ourselves with the wisdom to face our own crises with grace and resilience. Marcus Aurelius also said something very profound. We all love ourselves more than we love others, but we care more about their opinion than our own. This reflection is powerful, reminding us to value what we think of ourselves more than the opinion of others. So let's embrace these lessons from history, use this Stoic wisdom, and face our challenges with the same strength and determination that the great philosophers taught us. Are you ready to transform your life with these ideas? Let's go on this journey of growth and resilience together. Have you ever noticed this crazy paradox that we live in? We worry so much about what others think that we end up forgetting what really matters: our own peace and values. In today's digital world, this is more evident than ever. We are bombarded all the time with opinions, news, and updates on social media. This avalanche of information can increase our anxieties and worries. Marco Aurelio, a wise guy as hell, teaches us something essential about Stoicism: the importance of filtering out all this noise and focusing on what really matters. Stoic philosophy encourages us to keep our focus on our own conduct and character, rather than being swayed by the opinions of others. It's about recognizing what is in our control and letting go of what is not. Epictetus, another Stoic thinker, said that only the educated are truly free. But this education is not just about what we learn at school. It's about understanding the wisdom of emotional independence and discernment in the face of external pressures. This principle is fundamental in our modern context, teaching us not to be led by the fear and greed that often permeate public opinions and media sensationalism. By adopting this mindset, you learn not to be influenced by those external forces that can cloud your judgment and steal your inner peace. By holding on to your personal values and focusing on your actions, you can move forward, unfazed by the chaos around you. This idea of ignoring the noise is not unique to Stoicism. Socrates emphasized the importance of self-knowledge with his famous "Know thyself," suggesting that true wisdom and peace come from understanding our own nature without being influenced by the opinions of the masses. Plato, with his allegory of the cave, called us to focus on the truth of reality rather than the shadows cast by society's falsehoods. When you adopt this Stoic mindset, you learn to prioritize your mental and emotional resources on what truly benefits you. You become more resilient and feel a sense of autonomy, learning to distinguish between useful feedback and mere noise. This discernment allows you to remain steadfast in your principles, undisturbed by the unfounded fears that often guide public sentiment. So, by practicing the Stoic principle of ignoring the noise, you equip yourself to navigate the complexities of modern life. You become able to filter out what doesn't matter and focus on what really makes a difference in your life. Let's go together on this journey of growth and resilience, always focusing on what really matters. Just imagine living more calmly and effectively, truly trusting your own decisions and following your path with confidence, without letting yourself be carried away by distractions and noise that try to divert you. This is what Stoicism teaches us. This approach not only brings peace and clarity, but also helps us contribute positively to the world, steadfast in our values and actions. Marco Aurelio left us a powerful lesson. Remember that it is not the future or the past that afflicts you, but always the present. This makes us focus on the now, on what is really happening. Being present and attentive to the current moment can significantly reduce anxieties about the uncertain future. Mindfulness is a central part of this Stoic practice. It's about being aware of our environment, emotions, and thoughts without judgment. This awareness anchors us in the present, helping us escape the endless cycle of worries and speculations. And you know what is better? This teaches us to appreciate each moment, whether in simple routines or more complex tasks, finding satisfaction in the immediate experience. Epictetus reinforces this idea when he says, "Do not seek to make events happen as you want, but want them to happen as they happen, and your life will go well." This Stoic thought highlights that peace comes from aligning our desires with reality, rather than wanting reality to be different. Aristotle and Plato also valued the importance of being attentive to the present. Aristotle spoke of virtuous action, which involves being aware of our actions and choosing those that align with virtue in the present moment. Plato suggested that true knowledge and happiness come from understanding forms, that is, engaging deeply with the reality of the present to understand the truth behind appearances. Practically, You can cultivate this mindfulness in several simple but effective ways. Taking a few minutes every day to meditate, focus on your breathing or the sensations in your body can greatly improve your ability to stay present. Likewise, fully engaging in daily tasks, such as eating, walking, or talking, without being distracted by digital devices, can increase your appreciation of the current moment and reduce stress. So, let's practice this Stoic principle of being present together. This can transform your life, bringing more peace, clarity, and satisfaction. Are you ready for this journey? Let's focus on the now and make the most of every moment. Let's talk about something that can really transform your life: being present. And I'm not just talking about ignoring the future, but about cultivating an awareness that makes you more effective and prepared for anything that comes your way. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to truly live, not to burden yourself with unnecessary worries, and to appreciate the beauty of the moment. This not only improves your personal well-being, but also makes you a more caring and compassionate person towards others. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great sages of Stoicism, once wrote, "Life is short. Make the most of the present, thoughtfully and fairly." This thought encapsulates one of the core beliefs of Stoicism, making the most of the here and now, not in a hedonistic way, but in a meaningful and intentional way. We live in a world where the results of our actions are not immediate. You work hard today, but it may take weeks, months, or even years to see the fruits of that effort. This can be a huge source of anxiety. But that's where Stoicism offers a valuable perspective, focusing on daily actions and ensuring they align with your values and long-term goals. For example, taking a simple walk is not just physical exercise. From a Stoic point of view, it is an exercise in reflection and mindfulness, clearing the mind to better focus on the present. Cooking a healthy meal is not only about feeding your body, but also an act of self-care and self-respect. Engaging in a hobby isn't just about passing time. It's a way of cultivating personal growth and happiness, grounding you in the moment and reducing anxieties about the future. Marcus Aurelius practiced what he preached. He recorded his thoughts, which would later become part of his meditations. These writings were his way of reflecting on his actions and experiences, a practice of mindfulness and self-care that helped him stay centered even while running an empire. Seneca also offers valuable advice. Hold fast to your philosophical principles as if they were divine commands. Do not allow any uproar to tear them from you. This is a call to stay steadfast in your daily practices and self-care routines, treating them as essential, non-negotiable elements of your day. Focusing on serving yourself is not selfish. It is the foundation for being able to serve others more effectively. When you take care of yourself, you are better prepared to face challenges and contribute positively to the world around you. So come on, embrace this Stoic practice and see how your life can transform. Enjoy every moment and live with purpose and clarity. Come on, just imagine living the present with full attention and fair actions. This is not just about being here and now. It's about preparing for whatever comes without being selfish, but taking care of yourself and improving your life. It's about building resilience by ensuring that each day reflects your deepest values and aspirations. By doing this, you not only enrich your own life, but you also prepare yourself to contribute positively to the lives of others. Marcus Aurelius is a shining example of this. During the Antonine Plague, he could have fled, but he chose to stay in Rome and care for his people, putting their well-being above his own safety. This shows that Stoicism is not just about serving others out of nobility, but because our well-being is linked to the well-being of others. When you perform acts of kindness, you connect with something greater and transcend your own worries. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." This means that your personal interests must be aligned with the interests of the collective. When you help someone, you not only improve their life, but yours as well. Service to others takes your focus away from your own anxieties, allowing you to look outward and see the world in a more positive light. Stoic philosophy teaches us that every gesture of generosity, big or small, is an important step. Whether it's volunteering at a shelter, helping a neighbor with their shopping, or simply offering a kind word, each act of kindness strengthens our bonds and creates a network of support. This not only enriches your life, but also protects you from personal anxieties. Epictetus, another great Stoic, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In the context of service, this means choosing to respond to the needs of others with compassion and action. By doing this, you ease the burdens of those around you and cultivate your own inner peace and resilience. So, from now on, focus on living the present with attention and purpose. Every moment is an opportunity to be more effective and better prepared for the future. Be kind to yourself and others, as this is the essence of a life well lived. And remember, every little act of kindness you do not only helps others, but also strengthens you. Let's go together on this journey of living fully and with purpose. Are you ready? I know it is. Self-discipline is one of the fundamental pillars for personal development and achieving goals. When you think of great leaders, high-performance athletes, or anyone who has achieved something significant in life, a common trait among them all is self-discipline. It is this quality that allows someone to keep moving forward, even when things get difficult, and to maintain focus, even amid the constant distractions of the modern world. Self-discipline is not just about willpower. It's about creating habits and routines that support your goals and values. Think about how Marcus Aurelius, the famous Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, managed his life. He faced numerous responsibilities and challenges, but maintained a daily practice of reflection and meditation, recording his thoughts and learnings. These practices were essential for him to maintain calm and clarity, even in the most chaotic situations. In his life, cultivating self-discipline can be the difference between standing still or making progress. Imagine you have a goal, such as improving your health, learning a new skill, or advancing your career. Without self-discipline, it's easy to get lost in distractions, procrastinate, and lose sight of what's really important. With self-discipline, you establish a routine, create small, achievable goals, and stay committed to your own standards. For example, if you want to improve your health, self-discipline might mean waking up early to exercise, even when your bed feels incredibly cozy. It means choosing a healthy meal over a quick, less nutritious option. Self-discipline is not about making perfect choices all the time, but about making consistent choices that align with your long-term goals. Self-discipline also applies to time management. In a world full of notifications, social media, and countless distractions, staying focused is a superpower. Make time for what's important, block off periods for focused work, and learn to say no to what doesn't add value to your life. This not only increases productivity, but also the quality of your work and personal life. But it's not just about being hard on yourself. Self-discipline includes the ability to be kind and patient with yourself. Understand that mistakes happen and are part of the process. The important thing is to get back on track and keep moving forward. Self-discipline is a muscle that you strengthen with daily practice, with small steps that add up to big results over time. Remember, self-discipline is not an end in itself, but a means to achieving a more balanced, productive, and satisfying life. It is the foundation that supports your actions and decisions, allowing you to live according to your values and achieve your goals more effectively. By practicing self-discipline, you not only improve your life, but you also become a positive example for others, inspiring them to do the same. Acceptance and control are two fundamental concepts that complement each other and play a crucial role in our well-being and the way we face life. We often get stuck trying to control everything around us, which inevitably leads to frustration and anxiety, as there are so many things that are beyond our reach. Stoic philosophy teaches us to distinguish between what we can and cannot control, and this wisdom can profoundly transform our approach to everyday challenges. By accepting that we can't control everything, you free yourself from a huge load of stress. This does not mean passively resigning yourself to events, but rather focusing your energies on what is truly within your reach. Your attitudes, your choices, your reactions. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized that we should focus our attention on controlling our mind and our actions, as this is something that really depends on us. Imagine you are facing a difficult situation at work, such as a project that is not progressing as expected. Instead of endlessly worrying about external factors, like your colleagues' opinions or management decisions, how about focusing on what you can do? Maybe it's improving your own skills, managing your time better, or seeking new creative solutions. When you accept that you can't control everything and instead put your energy into what you can truly influence, your efficiency and peace of mind will increase considerably. Acceptance also involves understanding that certain things in life just happen, and resisting them only creates more suffering. Facing an illness, loss, or any adversity with an attitude of acceptance allows you to deal with these situations in a healthier way. It's not about enjoying adverse circumstances, but about recognizing them as part of life and using this understanding to grow and adapt. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, said that it is not events that disturb us, but rather our interpretation of them. By adjusting our perspective, accepting reality as it is, we can find peace and clarity. Practicing acceptance and focusing on controlling what is within your power is, in a way, an art. It requires a continuous exercise of self-knowledge and mental discipline. A good way to start is through meditation and daily reflection. Ask yourself, is this in my control? If the answer is no, free yourself from the weight of that worry. If the answer is yes, then take the necessary actions with confidence and determination. This mindset not only improves your mental health, but also strengthens your interpersonal relationships. When you accept people as they are, without trying to change them or control their actions, your interactions become more genuine and less confrontational. You learn to appreciate diversity of thought and behavior, creating an environment of mutual respect. Acceptance and control, therefore, are not opposites, but rather complementary. Accepting what we cannot change and controlling our own actions and attitudes is a powerful path to a more balanced and meaningful life. Adopting this approach can be challenging, but the benefits of living with this clarity and serenity are immense, allowing you to navigate life's uncertainties with greater confidence and resilience. Practicing gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to transform the way you see the world and interact with it. Gratitude is not just a pleasant feeling. It's an active practice that can significantly improve your emotional and mental well-being. When you start focusing on the things you are grateful for, no matter how small they may seem, you shift your focus from what is missing in your life to what you already have. Imagine starting your day by reflecting on the good things you have: the sun shining outside, the comfort of your home, the health you have, the people who care about you. This simple practice can reset the tone of your day, helping you face challenges with a more positive outlook. Gratitude creates a cycle of positivity. The more you recognize and appreciate good things, the more you notice and attract these experiences. Gratitude also helps us deal with difficult situations. When you're going through challenging times, finding things to be grateful for may seem counterintuitive, but these are exactly the times when practicing gratitude can be most beneficial. By focusing on the positives, even during difficult times, you create a source of resilience. Gratitude does not negate pain or difficulty. She recognizes that even in the midst of suffering, there are still aspects of life that deserve to be appreciated. Furthermore, gratitude has a profound effect on our relationships. When you express gratitude for the people in your life, you strengthen those connections. Saying thank you, and showing genuine appreciation makes others feel valued and recognized. This creates a mutually supportive environment and strengthens emotional bonds. Regularly practicing gratitude can transform the dynamics of your relationships, making them healthier and more rewarding. Scientifically, gratitude has been shown to improve mental health. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly have lower levels of stress and depression, as well as greater overall well-being. Writing a gratitude journal, for example, where you write down 3 things you are grateful for every day, can be an effective tool for cultivating this habit. Over time, this practice helps rewire your brain to focus more on the positive. Gratitude also teaches us humility. By recognizing that much of what we have in life comes from other people or circumstances beyond our control, we learn to value these contributions and not take anything for granted. This makes us more generous and willing to give back, creating a cycle of kindness and compassion. Ultimately, practicing gratitude is a daily choice. It's about training your mind to see the good in your life and value the present. This practice not only enriches your life experience, but also prepares you to face the future with a lighter heart and a more open mind. By adopting gratitude as a constant practice, you not only improve your own life, but you also positively influence those around you, creating an environment of joy and mutual appreciation. Resilience in times of adversity is a crucial skill that allows you to not only survive, but also thrive in the face of life's challenges. Adversity is an inevitable part of the human experience, and how you respond to it defines your growth and well-being. Resilience is the ability to quickly recover from difficulties, adapting and learning from them. It's not about being immune to pain or suffering, but rather finding ways to face it and move forward with renewed strength and purpose. When you face a difficult situation, your first reaction may be shock, sadness, or even despair. These feelings are normal and are part of the human process of dealing with adversity. However, resilience begins to manifest itself when you decide not to let these emotions get you down and start looking for solutions and learning from the experience. It's about making the conscious decision that no matter how difficult the situation is, you have the ability to overcome and grow from it. One of the keys to resilience is perspective. How you see a problem can determine how you deal with it. Seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow can transform your approach. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you can ask, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I grow from this experience?" This shift in mindset can make all the difference, allowing you to find purpose and meaning in even the most difficult situations. Another important aspect of resilience is social support. Having a network of people you can count on, friends, family, mentors, is key. Not only do they offer emotional support, but they can also provide practical advice and an outside perspective that can help you see solutions you may not have considered. Staying connected to others during difficult times can strengthen your sense of belonging and reduce the feeling of isolation that often accompanies adversity. Practicing self-care is also vital for resilience. Taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally helps maintain your energy and strength during times of stress. This can include activities such as exercise, meditation, reading, or anything else that brings a sense of calm and well-being. Self-care is not a luxury but a necessity, especially when you are dealing with significant challenges. Resilience also involves the ability to be flexible and adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and things often don't go as planned. Being able to adjust your expectations and plans in the face of change is a crucial skill. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals, but rather finding new ways to achieve them when the original path is no longer available. Adaptability is a strength that allows you to keep moving forward, even when you face unexpected obstacles. Ultimately, resilience is an ongoing journey. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your ability to face the next one. It is a process of building inner strength and confidence in your own abilities. Over time, You learn that you can handle much more than you thought possible, and this confidence becomes a powerful source of motivation and courage. In short, resilience in times of adversity is about cultivating inner strength, maintaining a positive outlook, seeking support, practicing self-care, and being flexible in the face of change. It's a skill everyone can develop and one that can transform the way you face life's challenges, allowing you to not only survive, but also thrive and grow in the midst of adversity. The value of simplicity is a concept that can profoundly transform the way you live and perceive the world. In a world often dominated by too much information, demands, and material possessions, simplicity offers a refuge of clarity and purpose. Adopting a simpler lifestyle can bring a sense of peace, reduce stress, and allow you to focus on what really matters. Living simply begins with the idea of minimizing the unnecessary to value the essential. This can manifest itself in many ways, from organizing your physical space to simplifying your daily schedule. By eliminating excess possessions, you not only create a more orderly environment, but you also free your mind from the burden of maintaining and caring for things that don't add real value to your life. The practice of letting go of what is superfluous can be freeing, allowing you to focus on the things that truly bring you joy and satisfaction. Simplicity also applies to your interactions and relationships. Instead of maintaining an extensive, superficial network of connections, you can choose to cultivate deep, meaningful relationships. This involves dedicating time and attention to those who are important to you, building bonds based on mutual respect and understanding. These relationships tend to be more satisfying and enriching, providing true and lasting support. On a personal level, simplicity can mean adopting a calmer, more focused routine. Instead of overwhelming yourself with commitments and activities, you can choose to dedicate time to activities that really matter and that contribute to your well-being and growth. This can include moments of introspection, reading, walks in nature, or any other activity that brings a sense of peace and satisfaction. Simplicity also extends to the way you consume information and entertainment. Instead of being constantly bombarded by news and social media, you can choose to consume content that truly adds value to your life. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, but being selective and mindful about what you choose to read, watch, and listen to. By doing this, you create mental space for deeper reflection and personal development. Additionally, simplicity can be a powerful tool for achieving a healthier financial balance. By avoiding rampant consumerism and focusing on buying only what you really need, you can save money and reduce financial anxiety. This not only improves your financial health, but can also bring a sense of freedom and control over your life. Simplicity, therefore, is not just about having less, but about being more. It's an invitation to live more intentionally, focusing on what really matters and eliminating what doesn't add value. This can lead to a fuller, more satisfying life, where every moment is lived with purpose and every action is taken with clarity. In short, the value of simplicity lies in its ability to bring clarity, peace, and purpose to your life. By choosing to live more simply, you can reduce stress, strengthen your relationships, improve your personal and financial well-being, and find deeper satisfaction in the things that truly matter. It is a journey of self-knowledge and discovery of what is truly essential to you. The importance of virtue is a central theme in many philosophies and traditions throughout history, standing out as an essential foundation for a life well lived. Virtue, in essence, refers to the moral and ethical qualities that guide human behavior towards good. Cultivating virtue is a path to achieving true happiness and a meaningful existence. Virtue begins with practicing values such as honesty, integrity, courage, compassion, and justice. Being honest is not just about telling the truth, but also about being honest with yourself and others. Integrity involves acting in accordance with your principles, even when no one is looking. Courage is necessary to face challenges and adversity, while compassion helps us treat others with kindness and empathy. Justice, in turn, guides us to treat all people fairly and equitably. Aristotle, one of the great philosophers of antiquity, argued that virtue is essential for eudaimonia, that is, true happiness. For him, living a virtuous life means fully realizing our human potential, achieving a state of complete well-being. According to Aristotle, virtue is a matter of habit. It is cultivated through continuous practice and the development of good habits over time. Practicing virtue is not always easy. This often means making difficult choices or sacrificing personal interests for the greater good. However, these choices are rewarding as they contribute to building a strong and resilient character. Virtue provides us with a moral compass, helping us navigate life's ethical dilemmas and challenges with clarity and purpose. Virtue also plays a crucial role in human relationships. Qualities such as honesty and compassion strengthen bonds of trust and respect between people. When we act virtuously, we inspire others to do the same, creating a positive cycle of ethical and moral behavior. This environment of trust and respect is fundamental to building healthy and harmonious communities. Furthermore, virtue helps us deal with adversities and challenges. Courage allows us to face fears and obstacles, while resilience, a form of virtue, helps us recover and move forward after setbacks. Practicing virtue also promotes inner peace and satisfaction, as we know we are living in accordance with our deepest values and contributing positively to the world around us. Cultivating virtue is an ongoing process that requires reflection and constant effort. This can be done through daily practices such as meditation, reading inspiring texts, and participating in activities that promote personal and community development. Education also plays an important role in promoting virtue by helping people understand and value ethical and moral principles from an early age. In short, the importance of virtue lies in its ability to guide our actions and decisions in ways that promote individual and collective well-being. By cultivating virtues such as honesty, courage, compassion, and justice, we build a strong and resilient character, strengthen our relationships, and contribute to the creation of more just and harmonious communities. Practicing virtue brings us closer to a truly happy and meaningful life, where every action is guided by sound ethical principles and a deep sense of purpose.